So I made a post on the channel a couple weeks ago, feels like a month now at this point, where I disclosed that my bike was unfortunately stolen. And you know, it's interesting because, you know, being in New York, you kind of hear stories about bikes getting stolen all the time. I have family members who live out here who have had their bike stolen, and this is my first, so it sort of feels like a rite of passage a little bit. I literally was just on my commute home and just noticed my bike wasn't where I had parked it, and yeah, I saw on the ground the like the yellow accent of my U-lock, and unfortunately that was it. You know, I saw that it was cut into two pieces. I picked them up and I held them in my hands, and I walked home. And so it's been a while since I've done some posting. You'll see that I've posted a little bit recently, and those are some older videos. I had a slight backlog of some videos that I just hadn't posted yet for whatever reason, due to probably just some editing delays. But yeah, I have been walking more, and I've also been well, doing other things besides biking. I've ridden my one wheel a little bit, but for the most part I've been just walking and enjoying sort of that meditative time. It's a different feeling than, you know, pedaling uphill and, you know, rushing a little bit. You know, when you're walking, you're going at a different pace, and I've been enjoying it. Today was the day though where I really needed to get around on a bike. So yeah, so I took a city bike, took an electric city bike, and I'm able to honestly cut down my commute time I guess if I'm in a rush. I can cut it down probably by half on an electric city bike, which is crazy to me compared to the single speed bike that I used to have. So what's the future for these videos? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another bike, and I'm going to probably do two things. First, my wife has a bike, and I want to get that in working order for her. It needs some work, and I have a feeling she'll want to use it as soon as I start fixing it, which is good. But I'm gonna be riding that thing and test driving that a little bit, and I'll record that process a little bit. And second, I'm gonna get a bike. I'm gonna get another bike. I might get a used bike, or like a bike that's been you know, parts have been switched out and these bike places are selling them. They're sort of refurbished. I'll get something like that. Maybe something a little bit more cheap. Not because I anticipated getting stolen again, although it's entirely possible. Mostly because I've always sort of wanted a bike that is sort of on its like second reincarnation or third, you know? I like the idea of like switching out parts and making something new that way. And I've seen a lot of, you know, that's sort of the bike culture. It's you get a good frame, and you can swap out whatever you need. So I'd love to kind of participate in that now that the journey calls for it. Anyway, that's the quick update, and nothing much more to update. I might start introducing a couple different things to this channel, but that might be a video for another time. You know, and one thing I will say is on my walks, instead of riding my bike, I've been you know, walking, and you know, I've been keeping my camera out on me, and that's been like kind of a fun way to just sort of harken back to some street photography that I used to do. And you know, you can only take so many photos on your morning commute before you start taking redundant photos. But I've been enjoying some street photography is what I'm trying to say, and maybe there's a fun way to introduce videos that kind of cover that subject on this channel. We'll see. I don't want to stray too much from the original mission statement or purpose of the channel, but just some thoughts I'm putting out there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.